Welcome Capricorn to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 8th of July for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. In recent weeks with Cancer season, that's your sector of relating, and last week's new moon crystallised an opportunity to convey how you feel about things to others in a much more powerful way. Now, whether other people have been responsive is another matter. But if you do need to discuss something this week, and it doesn't have to be in a romantic context, but you're linking with someone, trying to present your views, as your ruler Saturn applies to the Sun, you can say what you need to say with a lot of conviction, but also authority. But there can be some flirty possibilities too, with Neptune in a beautiful alliance to Venus. But also right at the start of the week, the two planets to do very much with trade, Mercury and Jupiter, are forging a really excellent alliance. If you are running a business from home or providing services in your local community, that could be a real lightning point for something good to start flowing through. But on Thursday, Venus joins Mercury in the sign of Leo. But as Venus moves, it goes face to face with Pluto. And if you are talking about a financial matter, things could get a lot trickier. It's also true that in a relationship that may have been developing quite nicely, if there is a real electricity between you, that can really reach an ignition point at this part of the week. Particularly as Mars, the planet of passion, connects with Uranus as the week draws to a close. So if you're lucky enough to be moving from dialogue and attraction and trying to understand one another, something could really heat up in terms of that passion. But what about if your situation is not to do with your romantic sphere? It's much more to do with relating and perhaps a financial opportunity. Well, it's possible that you could get a little bit frustrated with Mars applying to Uranus if you feel that somebody's not recognizing the gifts that you're sharing, the ideas you have. But Venus opposite Pluto requires some care and perhaps even a little bit of stealth. The most important thing is to understand what the key motive is, yours but the other side. So if you are negotiating something, try to keep your impatience that could be primed by Mars's alliance with Uranus under check, because if you can just get through this part of the week, sharing how you feel but also acknowledging how the other side feels, hopefully some kind of mutual agreement which works for both sides can unfold. But if you're single, I certainly think that link between Mars and Uranus and Venus and Pluto could see you drawn towards someone with a magnetic energy. Whether it would be a long-lasting connection is another matter. The week ends with a quarter moon in the sign of relating, Libra. Your feelings are going to be close to the surface, and if there is a situation where you're still not feeling that the other side is acknowledging what you have to offer, I think Mars combining with Uranus may see you want to go off and do something completely different and have a change of scene and perhaps revisit the opportunity early next week. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Capricorn. Have a great week. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so now.